All right, so this is how we shoot day to night transitions. So what we want to do is get our camera set so we have our grid lines on. So once we have that on, you'll be able to see all the lines. That way when we look into this eye right here, we'll be able to choose exactly where the shot is day and night time so you can line it up perfectly. So next thing you want to do is get like a really good shot that you know that's going to be day and night, that's going to look super good. So kind of like this right here, we know that the pool's going to be on. We know that these lights, like this little sign over here, is going to be on. There's also a bunch of string lights around this whole entire place. So when I shoot my daytime, I want a really good shot that's going to look good daytime. And then when it goes to nighttime, pool lights are on, that light's on, the string lights, like all of this is going to look super cool at night. So that's what you want to do. Find at least like maybe 4 essential backyard shots in the front that's going to look super good day and night. Now let's talk about how to actually know exactly where you were for the daytime and the nighttime. So what I do is usually look at my feet and kind of look at where I was. So I'm wanting to do a shot from here straight all the way to the pool daytime. I'm gonna do it nighttime as well. So I'm gonna look over here. I'm gonna count maybe 1, 2, 3. We got the third box here. This is where my feet is gonna be. So I'm gonna start recording here. And we're gonna look at the grid lines in the camera and determine exactly where I'm gonna shoot it. So I'm gonna use that, the sign right there is my center point, and then I'm gonna have the camera set to eye level when I'm doing the shots. So I'm gonna do the exact thing. I'm gonna have my feet here at nighttime and daytime with that sign centered, just doing a straight push in all the way to the pool. And then boom, that's gonna be our daytime shot. We'll do the exact thing at nighttime. Some good shots you wanna include at nighttime if they have a cool backyard, especially for like an Airbnb like this. They're gonna have the fire pit. So what you wanna do is find a good shot that you can shoot daytime at the fire pit. I did one from that corner looking this way, and I'm gonna do the exact same thing at nighttime. Then the fire pit's on, so it's gonna look super cool. So I set my feet, I knew my feet was in this little corner here. It's gonna be head height here. And I literally chose the fireplace as my center point. I'm gonna go straight towards that at nighttime. We'll have 2 day to night transitions. I also saw that these lights come on, so these are gonna look super cool at night. Hopefully all this lit up and stuff is gonna look good. So I did like a straight push in from right there, that corner, all the way in between this. So that's gonna be my third day to night shot. Then when you're shooting day to night shots, once you're done with all the wide day to night, just go through and do some detail to everything, because at night it should look super cool. We'll have this light over here, that sign lit up. There'll also be the string lights. We'll also see all this lit up. So just go through and get some cool detail. It may actually look better nighttime than daytime doing your detailed shots. One quick tip for shooting day to night transitions, I kind of mentioned it earlier, but I want to talk about it again real quick. I actually do have this on, the viewfinder. So like you notice when I go like that, that turns off, meaning the viewfinder just came on. So I actually like to look in the viewfinder when I'm doing my day to night shots, because then I can accurately see exactly where that center point is for my daytime and my nighttime, so I can line it up in editing. Makes it super easy. There you go. So one thing I did want to mention real quick, so if the owners are here, you want to make sure that you kind of get them to walk around the property with you real quick. Make sure you know how to turn on the pool lights. Make sure you know how to turn on all the little lights out here. They got string lights, outdoor lights. They even have this basketball light that comes on. There's a certain switch that's like hidden in the house, or I didn't even know about. So there's a little things you do want to ask the owners if they're here. Of course, we did ask them to leave nicely, just so we have the entire property to ourselves. We can get everything done. They're not having to move room to room. So that's something you can do, like, hey, we do want to be able to get this done for you, get all the best shots. So if you guys, go grab some dinner, run some errands, whatever you got to do, we'll text you when you're finished up. Something you can just do nicely, make sure you're able to get all the shots you need. All right, I think this is my last tip for shooting day to night transitions. One of the things I see a lot of people do on Instagram that they should be doing is shooting when the sun is not out for their daytime shots. And then when they do their nighttime shots, honestly, it doesn't look that great for their day to night transition. Sometimes we can't do anything and it is like super cloudy, like I don't know, this weird storm just came out of nowhere. But if you can wait, 5 seconds, even, 2 minutes for the sun to come out, it looks way better. Sometimes you'll have like the rays coming through the windows or outdoors. Everything just looks way better with the sun out. So if you can wait for the sun to come out for those daytime shots, please do it. It looks way better. Also, a quick tip, if you're doing twilight photos, you can actually bracket the photos with the drone, so we have some really good exposures on the front and the back for twilight photography. All right, we're going through the tunnel. Let's go.
Let's go.
All the way. Anything for the shot.
And in the pool he goes.